Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is just a nice quick video. I'm just going to show you how to make yourself some lovely little watercolor flowers and little bits and pieces. Look at that, really lovely, isn't it? I've got some hearts, I've got some little bits like this. I want to show you how to make these little flowers because they are so simple. And these beautiful hearts. I've even got little plaques that I've done, and I just think they would look nice with little flower on the side. You can pop a word on there. Really lovely. And I've also done some circles. Now I'm loving these because these are so simple to do. You wouldn't believe how simple it is to make these, and I think they look lovely. All of these little things and some little flowers, and they make fantastic little embellishments just to go into your journals, which are lovely. So I'm going to just show you how to do a few little things, really simple. The reason I'm doing this one now is because I did this in my mixed media video yesterday, and I had already done these flowers, and I've had lots of you message me if I could show you how I do it. So very simple and lots of fun. So it's a nice colourful one today. I have got my watercolor paint set. I'm going to use my watercolor brush that comes with it, which is fabulous. Now the paper that I'm using is watercolor paper. It's 300 GSM or £140 paper. So use watercolor paper, or you can use mixed media paper, whatever you have. Now if you don't have watercolors, you can probably do it with some acrylic paint, but really water them down quite a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how simple it really is. So let me just pop those to the side. Now to make the little flowers, all you're going to do is just take some paint. I'm going to just take a little bit of the lovely pink on here, water it down like that, and then all we're going to do is do 5 little blobs like this. Now I'm going to paint first, okay, and then we will go over it afterwards. So there we go. So then let's add a little bit of purple so we have a little bit of different color on these. So we're just going to do sort of like 5 little blobs like that. How easy is that? Add a little bit more color into this like that. So just do whatever colors you like. So how simple is that? So just 5 little blobs like that. Okay, so then that gives you 5 little petals. Let's take some of that water off here. I'm going to add a little bit of blue into this one. So then that gives us a beautiful purple. Little blobs like this. So we will do another blue one. Like that. So there we go. That is our little blobs. Okay, so that's the flowers. That's how simple the flowers are. And then I'll show you how we draw into them. So we need to make sure that they are dry, which I will dry them in a minute. Right, so to do the hearts, let's just show you how to do the hearts. Let's use some purple again. So I'm going to just bring this down a little bit. Now hearts, I'm just doing this. That's it. That's how simple. Okay, so just do a little heart. I'm going to add a little bit of pink into that. So nothing very fancy. So just do a basic heart shape like that. So these ones are simple. Look at that. Take some of that colour, add it into there. They don't even have to look like hearts. Do you know what I mean? They don't have to be the perfect heart shape. So that's the hearts and the flowers. Now if we wanted to do something like this, okay, I'll just move this over a little bit. All we need to do is get some paint. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is, say this is our main point. We want to go, there we go, up like that, out. So you just, that's the basic shape you want. Okay, simple, isn't it? So I'm just going to have some little like petals. It almost looks like a little palm tree, doesn't it? So there we go. That's all I'm going to do on there. Now I'm just going to wipe my brush off. I didn't get any paper ready, did I? So, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to just bring down. So we're going to do a little stem like that, and then just make a little mark on there for the leaf. Doesn't even have to look like a leaf. Then we'll have a look. Just a mark on there like that. Super simple. Look at that, see? And it's all about doing the outlines of the black as well, so we can do that. Shall we add a little bit of a brighter green in there? Just like that. Okay, so that is our little flower. I'm going to just add, should we just add a little bit like that? That's our top piece. Okay, so we need to make that dry. So there we go. You wouldn't think it would look the same, but it will. You wait and see. So then I'm going to, let's make some circles. Look at this. Am I in the right place? Let me just double check. So let's just make some lovely circles like this. You don't even have to know how to draw. Okay, just go round, make some funky little circles. Should we have a nice bit of blue in here? There we go. I'm loving these circles. I think I will probably do something in my mixed media next week with these. So this is a lovely blue. Look at this. Couldn't be easier. Okay, there we go. So let's do another little flower, shall we? I'll show you how to do, oh, we're going to do a blue one. Let's just do a blue flower. Doesn't really matter, does it? Which I love. So all we're going to do, we're going to go like that. Just go up like that. Really simple. Just like a little palm tree shape. Okay, let's pop another little bit of colour in there, just so you can see that. Easy peasy. So we'll just do the top of the flower like that for now. Okay, just have a darker bit. So it's easy. Okay, I'm going to just quickly, oh, should we do some leaves? I forgot to do some leaves, didn't I? Let's go this way. So how messy this looks. But you wait and see. Let me put my palette over here, and then I will show you how we can do some simple leaves. Let's get a little bit of colour here. And all I'm going to do is this. There we go. That's your leaf. And again, just like that. You can add a little bit of darker in there, or brighter, whatever. Just another bit of colour. So it depends how bright you want your things. I might do a little section of sort of vintagey ones as well. Maybe I will try that. So these are our leaves. Easy leaves like this. Just a leafy shape. Okay. Now I think I might actually do some browns. Let's do some browns. Let me go this way. I know this is quite a big pad of paper, but I want to get as much on here as I can, just to show you how simple they are to do. Right, now I'm going to make some little vintagey little circles. I know they don't look very attractive at the moment, do they? So let's just go around and pop a little bit in there, just a little bit darker like that. because we all like little vintagey bits, don't we? So look at that, perfect. And we're going to do some little vintagey flowers. Look at that, just 5 little excuse me, little blobs like that. And again, oops, it's a bit dark, but that's okay. Just a mushy mess basically, isn't it? Look at that, 5 little marks. Go over them. Let's go for different sort of brown. Can you see these? So they're just little blobs. Okay, right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go over this with my heat gun. It's better, I think, when you're doing watercolours to leave them to dry naturally, because I prefer that, because it gives it a really nice, the colours sort of like work well together, if you know what I mean. Where the wet bits are, they make sort of like a darker section on them, and I think that works really nicely when you leave them to dry naturally. But I'm going to quickly whiz over these with my heat gun so I can show you what they look like. So there we go, some nice vintagey look ones. Now I'm going to add, I've got some gold here. Let's just see if we can, if that will actually come out. See how good these paints are. They've got like a little gold tint to them. Let's see. Oh, I can see that. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Now I'm going to put this away because we don't need that now. All as we need is to dry these, and then I will show you how we can draw on them. Okay. Okay, so there we go. They are all nice and dry. So the pen that I'm going to be using is a pigment liner. Now it's water resistant, and it is 0.5. So all I'm going to do now, which is really simple, is go over these. Look, just draw like this. Just draw like 2-3 lines, and then what I like to do is just do a little line and then a couple of sort of dots like that, which I think looks really good. So just do you don't have to be able to draw to do these, which is the nice thing. Just a couple of dots like that, little dotty lines round like that, like this. Just some marks, just sort of make marks, and that looks really good. So for our little flowers, all I'm going to do is do a little squiggle in the middle like that, and then I'm going to go just almost draw. See where you've got these lovely petals, your watercolour, just follow those round. Look, you don't even have to go over the actual, you can go out of the line. Now I'm going to go around them again, so we've got 2 lines like that, around this one, and then I'm going to just make, like, again, do some little dots, few little funny lines and a couple of dots, and it just gives you that lovely look, doesn't it? Just some little dots around, just some little marks like that. I just think they look really good. So little wiggly middle, and then just follow those little 5 blobs that you made, which now look like petals, and then go around them again like this, which just so simple. Then you have got some lovely flowers. hearts, whatever you'd like to do, and nobody will have the same. They will just be individual to you. Look at that. I'm loving them. And now the circles here, these are, look, you just go round. Just do a little circle like that. Now you can obviously draw patterns and stuff inside, but you couldn't get much simpler than that, which I love. So then I'm going to pop just a few little dots on these ones like that. Dot dash like this. Dot in between, little wiggle in the middle, and then we've got our lovely leaves that just do that. Now I know that you guys can do this because they are so simple. So if you've never done anything like this before, you're probably, there's lots of you that probably know exactly what I'm doing, and you've done it a million times. But I know I have lots and lots of newbies on my channel, and I just want to show you some lovely ideas of doing your own ephemera, or it's called fodder, and you can do all sorts of things like this. It doesn't have to be flowers, it can be all sorts. Let's put some dots in the middle. Look, go around here, and I'm going to cut them out because I'm going to show you how different they look cut out as well. A few dots, dots like that, dots like that. Brilliant. So let's do this little one here, and then I will show you how easy it is to do the leaves. So you don't even have to know how to draw. Look at these. Few squiggles like this. Now if you don't have one of these pens, because you are not going to get it wet, you've done the painting first, you can use a biro, you can use whatever you like, but if you're going to do the drawing first and then colour it in, you need something that's going to be water resistant, obviously, so it doesn't all bleed. Okay, so let's just see, my pad is so big, I need to move this over here. There we go. So leaves, just again follow your little mark like that. I'm going to go up through the middle like that, and then we pop a few little dots on. Look at that, simple, simple. Just draw your leaves, go around it a couple of times, a few little dots. The dots make all the difference. I know it sounds crazy, but I think they really do. So do line and a dot in between like that, and it is so much fun. And this is what I was doing downstairs today, making all this lovely bunch so that I could sit down there with Mum and make all these lovely, nice bright colours. Happy colours we need at the moment. Look at that, simple, aren't they? Right, these are our little flower. We're going to do our sort of like daisy, our daisy flower. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to do like a little wiggly, nothing special. Look at that, a wiggle. And then I'm going to just go around like this. Just follow the line of your paint that you've done. Like that. And then around like that. See how simple? And then we're going to go around again. Just to give it that lovely double line. So it's that lovely sketched line, isn't it? And then again you can just do lines like that, and then a dot. There we are. And then we can come down through here. Then we've got our leaf, like that. Let's go over this again. And then we'll just draw. So you're just sort of doing a very, very rough sketch. And there we go, that's it. Let's just do a little wiggly bit around there. We will do this. There is no right or wrong way. Look, you don't even have to follow the colours. Look at that. Go around again. Like that. A couple of little dots everywhere, just to give it a little bit of character, like this. And then we go. Lovely little flower. And again, I do like these. I'll do a close-up of these at the end because you can see the gold in there and it looks lovely. So let's just draw around those. Now, I do like these. Loving these ones. Round in circles. Put this together. Then this is our little flower. We're in the right place. Little circle in the middle. And then we will do our little petals again, like that. Go around. Simple. So you can use, you could probably use your, if you've got watercolour pencils as well to draw the flowers, and then just get yourself a black pen. Or you could use a brown pen if you wanted a brown one, which would look quite nice. Look at that. That's so easy. But have a play. Do it, you know, have a practice on different things, different mediums that you've got to make the fodder with. So just look at that. I just think they are lovely. And I know that doing it myself like this, nobody's going to have any of these, are they? So it's all individual to you. Let me just quickly get these done and then I will start cutting them out, because that is the fun bit as well. And it's a good practice for making little flowers as well. You will probably end up making lots and lots. And again, you don't have to have them so bright. You can have them in sort of like more muted, watercolours, couldn't you? Just going to go round there. There you go. So you can have a lovely big stash of these in no time. Even if you have one piece of this, you could probably do a better job at sort of like filling in the spaces than I have. Like this. So that's the reason I did the circles, because on my other sheet I had gaps, so I just did sort of like the circles in there. But look at them, aren't they just lovely? So you do a little round bit in the middle where the middle is, and then just follow your watermark patterns, so it gives you a rough idea of where your petals are going to be, like that. And around, just double. Oops. A few little dots, little marks that come up. I do like these. I love these ones actually. Definitely going to be doing more of these. Round. Look at these. I'm not even paying attention really to where I'm actually doing marks. So you can just, best thing is don't think about it too much, I think. Love it. Now, if you've got the darker ones, let me just take my Posca pen in white. Let's just see if we can add, look at that. Add a little bit of white highlight in there as well, couldn't you? Oh, I like that. A little bit of the dot. Right, I won't do all that, but look, you can see that the white comes through. Now, I'm going to cut some of these out and show you. Let's just take, let me just cut. I'm going to try and do this so I can use some of this paper. Let's go around to this way, because I don't want to waste any. I'm going to go through here, and then I can use this piece and make some more, can't I? So pop that to the side. Let's do a little bit of fussy cutting. I won't do them all, I'll just take a couple of these. Oh, let's just take this section here. Now, I find it easier to cut them out individually. Whoops. Like that. So look at this. Now, leave a little white line. So fussy cut it out, but just like really fussy cut it out. Do you know what I mean? So don't do anything too fancy. Just go round it like that. Look at that. How lovely is that? Now actually I might do a little bit of the white. That would look nice, wouldn't it? Let's have a little bit of white on there. Oh, I like that with the little white dots in there. So that's the flowers. Let's just cut one more flower out to show you. Like that. So this is something, if you wanted to sit downstairs, watch telly, have a little play, this is perfect. I'll show you one of the hearts. Look at that. You've got the watercolour going outside of that, but once you've cut them around, I just think they look fabulous. So it is just your imagination. You can put lots of different colours in there. You can do whatever you like, because this is your work. There is no right or wrong way. Look at that. I'm just going to cut that out. Perfect. Look at these. I'm loving them. So there we go, guys. That is a very quick and easy way to do some of your own work. Now again, if you saw my video on making the stamps, stencils and stickers that I did for Rachel and Bella's collaboration, you know, if you did some of those ideas as well, you could have lots and lots of things, and you wouldn't have to go and buy very much at all. You could make all your own lovely ephemera, and look how lovely that looks. I think they look fabulous. Let's just show you what a leaf looks like when it's been cut out, because I think they look a lot better. Sorry, the camera went off. So much for this being a short video. I do apologise. I think they look a lot better, look, when they've been cut out. And then you have a leaf, and then you just have your little flower behind. No, you have your flower in front. Look at that, with the little leaf. Love them. Right, let's just cut the little blue one out. I can guarantee you will be addicted to doing this, and especially if you've never done it before. If you haven't had a play, or you're not into mixed media or anything like that, give it a go, because it's lovely. It's really nice to try something new, and do something that's bright. If you're not into your bright stuff, then don't have it so bright, but it's quite nice just to have a play. I'm going to just show you what these little ones are like. Oh, it's a bit of a funny way to cut it out, but let's just, I'm going to keep this because I'm going to add some more. I can do some hearts and things on that. So keep all the little bits in between. Don't know whether you can you see that shining, that gold? I love it. These are beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to take this pad of paper downstairs, and this evening I'm going to make lots and lots of different things. But flowers, I think, are good. Hearts are good. The little circles, I think, are good because I will probably use some of this in my journal next week. Mixed media on a Sunday. I do try and do a little mixed media page on a Sunday evening. So I will use some of these and make another nice one. Shall we cut this flower out? And then there we go, that will be done. Let's cut this little one out here. Easy peasy. Now, you can just go around. I would think you would have to do it on mixed media paper or watercolour paper, unless you are going to just use a different medium to do the colour. If you're going to just colour in or do some scrub, shall I try that? Shall I just get, let me just have a quick go, let me just see. Now this is just a thin piece of copy paper. Now what I need really, probably not the best idea of doing it now. Let me just get my pencils, 2 seconds. Okay, so I've got my Arteza watercolour pencils. I'm not going to use them as watercolour pencils, I'm just going to use them as pencils. So let me just get something a little, let's go for this pink. Okay, so if we just, look at that. Super simple, just like you were going to do with the watercolours, like this. You don't have to leave that to dry. Then we could just have a little top piece like that. Looks like a kid's drawing, doesn't it? Then I'm going to get, what did I do with my pen? Oh, I've lost my pen. Oh, there it is. Then we can just do the same sort of thing with this, can't we? Just to show, let's just do a wiggly bit like that. Again, go around a couple of times like this. Not as good, but you can still do it like that, look, can't you? So you can still manage to do it. So you could probably, let me just colour them in a little bit more like that. Probably add just a little bit more colour, and then I think I would probably go for a few different pinks in there, but just scruffy, like that, bit darker like that. And then we will cut this out. So you do it exactly the same. Bit of a waste of paper doing it right in the middle, wasn't it? Let's just cut this out. Just want to show that you can just do it with your kids. If any of your kids have got a little bit of coloured pencils and stuff like that, or you don't have much, you can still make your own little flowers and things like that, can't you? See, look at that, how lovely is that? Super simple, guys. So you can still do it let's cut this one out, show you. So have a play with whatever medium you have to work with, because you will get something out of it for sure. But I do love these flowers. This would look beautiful, wouldn't it, on a big tag? Look at that. I love these. That's really nice. I like that. So again, you can use them on anything. Right, I'm going to stop now. I will. But look at these. Fabulous. I'll tell you what you could do as well, if you wanted to enhance it just a little bit more. You could stamp some text or something like that. So if you already got some stamps, you can use those as well. You could sort of put like a little bit of a happy birthday on there or whatever, thinking of you, and then you've got your little flowers to go on it, or your little hearts, or things like that. So there we go, guys. That is what I've been up to. That is how you do it. Really, really simple. You don't have to be able to paint, or you don't even have to be able to draw. You just need to be able to make blobs everywhere. So, and I love them. And then I'm sure you will end up with a big pot like this, which is lovely. And these are just bigger leaves that I did, which I'm loving. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry it was a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but I do love making them. I love these. I'm going to make some more, the vintagey ones, I think, with the gold in. So can you see that? Can you see that gold shining in there? I hope so. I think it looks lovely. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Please take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Right, guys, bye bye.